This is the Comica CVM-WS60 wireless lavalier mic set. It's made for mobile users, mobile vloggers, but is this the device to up your vlogging game? Let's find out. But first, very quickly, this is what's inside the box. You get 2 transmitters and 1 receiver. Plus, you get this very important tool, the mini tripod, which is crucial for vlogging. And you also get the cable that connects the receiver to your phone, and a cold shoe extender, and 2 lavalier mics, plus a USB-C cable, I'll tell you why later, and 2 dead cats, 1 for each mic. Very fluffy. This is how you set it up. It's very easy. This receiver also functions as a phone holder, and this is how you put it in. Take your phone, make sure the camera isn't blocked by anything, and just tighten it like so. Make sure they're both clasping onto the phone and both sides. Once the phone is on, this is how the receiver looks like, right? Your phone is here, this is your viewfinder, your camera is unobstructed, and this is where you can control the settings on your receiver, right? From there, connect it to your mini tripod. Just connect it at the bottom. Once it's nice and tight, you can prop it up like so. That's it for the receiver. Next thing is the transmitter, which needs to be connected to the mic. That's it. Next thing you need to do is connect your phone to the receiver. If your phone doesn't have a headphone jack, you can use an adapter like this. And that's it. That's the setup process. Now you have to turn both devices on and make sure the settings are correct. From here, you have to make sure the correct mic is being chosen. This is mic A and I have mic A right here. You can change the channels on top. I am on channel 2 right now, which is the same on the receiver. Mic B is blinking right now because it's not turned on. And then you can also choose your audio type, mono or stereo. We currently have stereo on. And this receiver supports recording with mobile phone or DSLR. We are obviously going for the mobile phone. On the transmitter, you also have a low cut filter selection. This is when it's turned on. This is to turn it off. We're gonna have it turned on. And this would cut out a lot of low frequency rumbles and stuff. The thing is made for vloggers, and vloggers need to be light on their feet and nimble. And the good thing is the pair is actually very lightweight. It's all plastic, and once you've clipped the mic to your pocket, you're not gonna realize it's there because of how light it is. And because of how lightweight it is, you can even take it out for jogging vlogs. If you're a fitness YouTuber, you can take it for interviews, you can just plop it down. Or you can take it to tech events if you're a tech YouTuber like us. And one thing about tech events is that you have to be really quick on your feet, you have to be really nimble for those hands-on experiences. You have to beat everyone else to the demo units, and because they are so lightweight, so easy to set up, you're not gonna have any problems there. Both devices run on AAA batteries and should give you about 4 hours of recording time. But let's say you run out of battery and it's an emergency, right? One cool thing is that you can power both the devices with a power bank via USB-C. So right now, my transmitter has no batteries in it. I'm just gonna connect it to the USB-C port here. Make sure that my power bank is on. And then I can just power my transmitter like so. It works without batteries whatsoever. This also works with the receiver as well. So if you have multiple power banks, you can pack it along with you. If you run out of batteries, you can just power it with this. Now, 2 situations why using a power bank to power these devices is important. For vloggers, you'll never know when you need the extra juice. Let's say you're in an interview. You can just use your power bank with the receiver, plop it down on the table, and just let it do its thing. From there, you have extra batteries that would have been inside here, ready to go for your transmitters. Another thing is, of course, if you run out of batteries, you can just charge it with this. Another neat feature is that you can connect your receiver to a headphone jack, meaning you can listen to the audio in real time. You can check for how loud the volume is, you can check for crackles, which is incredibly useful if you're in a rush. And we're outside now. I'm wearing the mic. I have my iPhone 11 hooked up to the mini tripod, and we're gonna see how the phone fares in terms of audio quality, distance, and yeah, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to test out is the range. Comica says that this has an operating range of about 60 meters of unobstructed space. This looks like an unobstructed space. I'm going to walk approximately 60 meters there. I'm going to start walking now and see if it still works when I'm at 60 meters. I am using a measure app from the iPhone to see how far I'm walking. This is about 5 meters. I'm going to keep walking, This is about 8 meters, heading on to 10 meters. So this is 10 meters. You can still hear me. This is great. This should come up to about 20 meters now. And this should be about 45 meters now. Relatively quiet, so I'm hoping you can hear me. Should be about 50 now, 55-ish, just, and this should be 60. Turning around, this should be about 60. If you can still hear me, great. If not, so we've tested out open space signal strength. We're going to test out obstructed signal strength instead. Comica says that you get up to 30 meters of operating distance, so I'm going to walk in between the trees because I think I still need to be in direct line of sight technically, but the trees will act as the obstacles. I'm going to start walking now. This is about 5 meters. I'm going to start heading into the trees now. This is about 10 meters, heading up to 20. I'm going to hide behind this bush. And see if it still works. This is about 25 now, upwards of 20 now, and I'm heading up onto 30 of obstructed space. Right? Okay, so we tested out with the trees. I was hoping there would be enough obstruction, but it might not be. But what is definitely obstruction is this corner, because I will be literally out of sight. So again, 30 meters. I'm going to start now. This is 1, 2, 3. I'm still in line of sight, so this doesn't count. 4 meters, 5 meters. Now I am out of sight. So if you can still hear me, this is great. I'm about 10 meters away from my videographer. So this works great. Heading on to now. This is 20. Alright, heading on to 30. Very soon, 20. Okay, now one thing that I haven't tested out is sound quality with and without the mic. This is with the mic. I'm gonna take out the connection and you just use the iPhone's mic. This is the iPhone's mic. Do you hear a difference? I hope you do. Now I'm gonna put back the connection and use the Comica mic with 2 hands. There might be a bit of lag because it's trying to get the mic, but what do you think? Alright, so now we have both mics connected to a single phone.
Ayo.
Yeah, that's Yvonne. So it is useful for interviews. Let's pretend we're in an interview.
Yep.
So Yvonne, please introduce yourself.
My name is Yvonne.
What do you do, Yvonne?
I write and I appear in videos. Yep.
Yaps. Okay, so now you can probably hear both of us. 2 mics, 1 phone. But what if we move backwards a little bit and test the distance? Both phones connected.
Okay.
Sorry, both mics connected.
2 meters away from the phone. Yep. And we're reaching 4. Oh my god.
No.
5 meters. So if you can hear
meters.
me now, 5 meters is a clear distance for you to interview someone, though why would you have such a distance, right?
Right.
10 meters. Okay, right now we're at 10 meters. So I don't know if you count these side things as obstruction, but
probably a little bit, but it doesn't matter. This is a review, this is a test.
We have already reached like 23 meters.
Yeah, you probably can't see us anymore, but
yeah. Okay, back. We're gonna reach 30 meters in like a few seconds because I'm gonna speed up my reverse walk. Oh, we have already reached 30 meters. So
if you can still hear me and Yvonne, great. If not, doesn't matter.
But you're crazy if you leave your smartphone that far away lah.
Okay, I hope no one steals. So you completed the test, and the audio quality, there's a vast difference between with and without the mic. Without the mic, it's very echoey, a lot of noise. With the mic, it cuts off a lot of the environmental noise. But Comica's claimed operating range isn't quite true. We've tested out with the open areas. It's not quite 60 meters, it's about 20 to 25 meters. At about 40 meters, it starts to cut off and it becomes unusable. With minor obstructions like pillars and stuff, it's about 15 meters of clear audio. At about 20 meters, it starts to cut off. And when you go around a corner and when you're out of range, out of sight, it just doesn't work. It's not great. Now this WS60 retails for 1,099 ringgit. Is that a worth it price to pay to up your YouTube game? I think yes, because I think vloggers need to be versatile and light on their feet, and this is definitely a complete package for you to do that. It's lightweight, it has a mini tripod for you to stand or hold, and it can be powered with a power bank even without batteries. With batteries, it lasts you 4 hours, and although its operating range isn't quite as good as what Comica claims, it's still decent for close range, about 10 meters to 20 meters, right? It works on selfies, it works even on portrait mode, and even works with your back camera. It's a complete package. Although the quality of the mic itself is better than without a mic, I would still suggest you get a different one, a more expensive one, and use it with everything else that comes with this package, right? 1,100 ringgit, absolutely worth it if a YouTube career is what you're going for, all right? This is Victor signing off. Until next time, subscribe, like, bye-bye.